You ready?
Yeah.
So what do we do?
You make coffee because it's too early in the morning.
What? What do you do? What are you doing? Why do you have two different pots?
All right. So besides the coffee, you have to get yourself some beef oxtail. It's gonna be a little expensive, but this is, the umami flavor. You also get some beef bones, like the marrow and everything. So this is actually pretty cheap. So you get a pack of these, and these are from your local Asian store. What you do, the reason why I have two is this one is going to be just so we could get the debris and whatever, like the iron and stuff off of the meat, so we're gonna initially cook them over here in a separate pot because we're gonna remove them later. So it's only gonna be not that long. It's just so that they could cook off all the, all the blood and all that coagulates at the top of the beef. You don't want to eat that, So we're gonna drop all that off into this pot.
Ooh. And do you wait until you boil, or does it matter?
So we'll cook them for about maybe 10 minutes. Get this all like cleaned out, because you're gonna see all this stuff come up. You see all the stuff that's on the top of the water already. So we want that out. We don't want to eat that. We don't want to drink that. We want our beef broth to be clean. That's it for now. All right, so if you look at the beef, we're gonna take these out right now.
See how the coagulation of the blood?
The coagulation.
Coagulation. See, that's kind of how they look right now.
Yeah, and you make sure you do not want to hold this bowl with your bare hands because it's freaking blazing hot.
Yeah, wear a mitten or something. Don't be like Vaughn.
Or don't be a man.
Whatever, Vaughn. Whatever. These gender wars, no. We're not getting involved.
You can't.
Don't be crazy.
It's burning, but I am a man.
Whatever, Vaughn. You're dying. Vaughn's dying, so don't do what he's doing. Exactly. But this is how it's supposed to look, according to Vaughn. See all the coagulation? Don't hurt yourself, Vaughn.
This is gonna be the rest of the video of me just going.
Oh yeah, now you're not much of a man, huh?
No, I'm only 80% man. Okay. Okay, so actually, let me put this over here. So we're gonna keep this here. This is a lot of beef, so I should probably get another bowl. Yeah, that's a good idea. So the reason why
You can use any of those bowls. They just got out of there. I'm sorry, they're so unorganized. I just couldn't reach it.
Well, we have a cat bowl here.
I don't know. You could use it. And I don't even use it for the pets anymore.
Wow, so racist.
What? How is that racist? I just use it for whatever because the cats don't even like it.
Yeah, that's racism.
Vaughn, they're a different species.
That's racism.
That's speciesism.
Doesn't matter what kind of color they are, Caitlin.
Vaughn, they're not human. They're not Homo sapiens. They're something else. I forgot what their scientific name is.
Yeah, sure. Alright, so got all these out. Now, you're gonna think it's crazy, but you actually have to rinse it.
With cold or hot water?
Water that you can actually touch, I guess. So, they recommend cold water, which is fine. But we're gonna rinse this out. The reason why we rinse this out because we don't want these.
And how long do you rinse them?
No, you rinse them to get out all the impurities and all the stuff that builds up already. So you don't have too much of that in your real bowl your real pot. So this should be fair. There's not much impurities. It's not gonna be super clean. There's still gonna be slight impurities afterwards, but this is enough to where you don't have this happening in your real pot. So in this pot, I'm gonna go ahead and wait. Actually,
you're gonna wait, because I gotta
prepare the next video.
So that's all. You just have to.
Yeah, so right now this video is just about taking out your meat and slapping it with water.
Yeah. You get it. All right.
Alright, so we're gonna prepare the base of the soup now. So what you're gonna need is cut a half of onion. I mean, you could use a whole onion if you want to, but it's up to you. And then we're gonna chop some ginger. And with this ginger, what I did was I sliced off the skin because I don't want the skin to kind of like flake off into the soup. And it's also so that the, you know, the oils of the ginger could impregnate the soup much faster. Okay. Okay. What you want to do to get some sort of a flavor is to actually char the outer side of these items. So what I'm gonna do, because I don't have a barbecue grill, I'm gonna char it on top of this heating plate. So you can do this at home. It's fine. As long as you clean this outside, you're okay. You just need to char it a little bit. So don't be scared. I prepared it earlier. I cleaned it before we started this, so
it's a little slippery.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a little slippery because of the oil of the onion. So you can put it to the edge. That way it could be slightly charred without you having to be in the middle, and you know, to be careful of your hand. So I'm just charring it. I mean, it's not gonna be perfect. I could go harder, but that's fine. So I'm gonna drop that in the soup.
And then also this. So that's how you char them. I was wondering how you charred them. Now I know why it's all greased through.
That's why it's all dirty. Yeah.
It's okay. They still work fine. It doesn't like cause any issues for our pans. As far as I know. As long as you clean it with some degreaser or something appropriate for it.
I mean, there's many ways to char it. I mean, you could take a torch or whatever and just char it. You just want it to be charred so that you could...
Wow, Vaughn. Oh, be careful. He slipped.
Well,
he washed it, don't worry.
Alright.
Yeah, just be careful when flipping them a little bit. Hopefully, if you want to, you can invest in like a little char thing, so you don't have to do what we do. But he just chars it a little bit. He doesn't char too much. Just get it a little blackened. I know some places don't. But
no, they super blacken.
Yeah, which you can, which is if you fine. Want, if you have some way of doing it without having to do our method. But I wouldn't. But yeah, he just chars it for a moment, and then he just puts it in there. Turn off that burner. Yeah.
No, never.
All right.
All right. So next, no.
You forgot about that one?
No. It's just so carrots. Let's dice them a little bit because I know people are gonna want carrots in their soup. So go ahead, just dice the carrots.
Yeah, Bon's not the biggest fan, but you can dice if you choose not to use it. You can just have it in there.
Just. Yeah, it's for the flavor, so it's okay.
Oh, that's my scrambler. I'll get it in a minute.
I'm making big chunks, actually. So you can get all this. I'm gonna drop that into the soup. Carrot soup.
Yeah, it's for flavor.
And we're gonna take celery also. It's also for flavor. I know people like having them in their noodles, so I'm just gonna dice them like that. Usually I just put the whole stock in there, like after I wash them and take off the stuff. So that's in. Now what you want is, so you need at least about 1 cup of I mean, this is a little bit over because we have a lot more soup than than what's required, but at least about 1 cup of brown sugar.
Yeah,
I mean,
for this size of...
originally is rock sugar, but you can always go for something that's granulated. So you know, brown sugar is my preferred.
Yeah, he likes. Yeah, I like it too.
So it's not gonna be the authentic pho, but this is the type that I make, and it tastes really good. So a lot of people they talk trash, but it's whatever. Next, you gotta learn how to speak Vietnamese because this is what you need. Pho hao, okay? So it's a Vietnamese special for pho. If you need one, we can always send one to you. But it comes, it makes this little bag, and this little bag is what you need to flavor the soup base. Literally, it's like making tea. So when you put this in, make sure the top side here is facing upwards because this bag can break, and you don't want all the granulated items to dissipate. See how it has already a tear here? So I might actually change this. No, screw it. So I'm gonna put this in here. Eventually, you're gonna want to take this one out. You don't want to keep this in there. It's gonna blow up into a big, a balloon later because of all the ingredients trying to dissipate. Now, to add into that is all the spices that we're also trying to put. See, this bag is another Vietnamese special. So this is Hang Viet Nam.
You're so stupid.
So it comes in this bag, and what you need to do is pour it in the bag. So it has all these spices. It has anise star. It has
Pretty much everything.
black
you need.
pepper, corn. It has I don't know. It has
Whatever the star thingies, the cinnamon.
the cinnamon, yeah.
All the stuff you need to make it. And you get it from H Mart. They usually have it. So
Yeah, these are pretty cheap. They're like what, $2?
they're this and the pho thing are in the same aisle. So usually
So
I think it's near the rice seasoning aisle, near the seaweed. I could be wrong though. Just it might be different for every H Mart, but
it has a star anise. Look at that.
yeah.
So it'll tell you all the ingredients of what you have. Just make sure that you're not allergic to any of these stuff. Here, I'll read it. Star anise, cardamom, cinnamon, clove, licorice, and pepper. Yep, that's pretty much it.
I didn't even read it.
Okay, so you want to tie this in. Same concept. You do not want this to spill out, which is actually is fine for it to spill out because these are larger objects. So, but what I do is, I wrap it, and then I kind of wrap the opening a couple times so it doesn't come out from this section right here. So I'll go under to wrap it here. If I could grab the other string.
Yeah, wrap it the way you will be secure and
wrap it however you feel like. Wrap it good. Make sure you wrap it good. So I'm gonna do one more. So now if this string is too long for you at the end, you can just cut it off, which is fine. So we just need something like this. Then we'll trim it. And that should be good. So we're gonna pop this into the soup.
Alright.
So that's gonna be soup base, and you're gonna let it sit. This soup is gonna take about 3 hours. So for a little bit, once all this starts chaining of colors and stuff like that, and this starts
boiling?
once it starts boiling, you're gonna want to double check to make sure you have to take this out, and then we're gonna add this the bone in a little bit.
Alright.
Alright, if you look at the soup, it's very clean. There's no debris at the top. If there is any debris, you can skim it and start pulling it out and dumping it. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna start putting the beef stuff in there because we want to get the umami flavor rolling immediately. So
it will be before it's boiling, right?
I mean, yeah, it would be great to put in now because eventually there's still going to be debris coming up, so you want to catch it quicker. and this will
okay.
actually make the beef more tender.
And the
early.
bone really will
Yeah, the
make
bone
it.
broth. Look at all the bone marrow.
Oh,
be
it's so
good.
thick. I can't wait. It's gonna be so good.
So putting all this one by one, I really want to dump it all at once, but you know I'm gonna have that splash and I'm gonna get burnt, and you know I don't want that. So this is gonna be insane. So all right. So it looks full, but what's gonna happen is eventually, as it boils, all of this is gonna start decreasing because of the evaporation process, and which will also, you know, make it more concentrated. So that's it.
Okay.
All right. So during the boiling process, you're gonna see all the excess still coming out. So just skim it. Try not to take away too much of the liquid, but you know, just skim it, take it out. It's gonna come up because you know the soup is digging deeper into the bone, which is also gonna be all irony and stuff up here. So you just want to make it so that people aren't drinking. I mean, it's fine, but you know, you can feel it in your teeth and all that, and your gum once you start drinking the soup. But it's fine. It's very tasty. It's very umami. I would drink this if I want to, but no. But yeah, that's it.
Did you say mommy?
Umami.
Mommy, okay. All right, that's it.
Yeah. All right, so we're preparing the garnish or whatever you call it. So you got the spring onions, you got the red onions, we got the jalapeno because I love them, and we got the Thai basil. So right now these are the cilantro, and what I'm doing is I'm soaking them. Always soak your vegetables because you don't know where it came from and what kind of debris is still stuck in it. So this one just got finished soaking after I rinsed it out a little bit. So we're gonna take it out and see what's going on here. So we're gonna bring this to the cutting board. I'm gonna drop this here, and you know, there's see all the debris. You can see all the black bits and stuff like that. You don't want that. So we're gonna dump that out. I'm gonna go ahead and chop up the cilantro. Chop up however you want, it's up to you. There are times when people, you know, just pick the leaves and try to make it a little bit more nicer, but I don't care about that. Just for me, cutting off the stem and using the rest. So I'm gonna So we're gonna continue chopping. I don't want to fully dice them because you know you need a little bit of the how it looks, you know, the appeal of the visuals and stuff like that. So that's that, and then we're gonna transfer over to our plate. So here,
Those limes.
yeah, I'm gonna show you how to cut the limes in a second because there's a certain way to do it that makes it more. I guess all the juice come out easier. So we're gonna get that out of the way. I'm gonna scoop this over here. All right, for the limes, what you need to do with this lime, before you even cut it, just roll it.
Oh,
Why do you roll it? Is so that, you know, you can get all the juice, you know, flowing within it. Because let's say, you know, you take a fresh lime from the fridge, you know, it's hard, you know, and when you try to squeeze it, you know, you got to put a lot of pressure. And that's gonna take a lot of effort to get your lime going through. But if you initially squeeze it like this, it's more softer, you know, because the juice is already is flowing. Now to the cutting board. Easiest way to get easy lime, instead of cutting it in fours or whatever, how a lot of people would do, go to the edge. Right here, go to the edge of the center, and you're gonna slice one half right here. So we're gonna go and slice half, if my knife would let me go. So we slice one half. After we slice one half, we'll go in between the sides. So we're on the side of the core. I'm gonna slice that off. So we got 1, 2. Now we're gonna cut the core out only. So see here is just the core. We're gonna cut that off. Just watch your fingers when you do this. So, and that's pretty much it. So you got 3 wedges of lime, and they're pretty easy and juicy to push. See?
Oh, okay.
Very easy. So we're gonna plate that right here. So we pretty much got everything for that. And we're gonna transfer it over to our area.
Yeah. And I mean, other people add more vegetables. You remember that stomach, intestines? We didn't get that. We didn't find mint at the store, so we would have added mint. But yeah, these are like typically what we would add to it. And then meatballs.
All right, the meatballs. Yeah, I soaked it a little bit because it's frozen. So we're actually gonna drop it in now. I forgot about it. Sorry, but I mean,
yeah,
you could drop this in any time.
So
yeah. So it's frozen, but it's fine. Some people want full meatballs. If you want to save on meatballs, because these are like $7 each a pack.
They're expensive.
They're expensive. So you could slice these in half so you have multiple meatballs. But I'm just gonna drop this in. Like that. I'm gonna cut them and drop them into the soup. And that's gonna be it for the preparation. Well, of the boiling meat in general.
The boiled meat. We have the bean sprouts and the noodles.
So that's gonna be next after this.
So basically, how long have we been cooking this?
This is gonna cook for like 3 hours.
But how long we have been?
Since 9:30.
So
it's not that far off. We're an hour.
Probably like another 2 hours.
Yeah, another 2 hours.
Yeah, it's about 11. So maybe by 1, because we started probably around 9:30. So about 3.5. It wouldn't hurt to cook a bit longer than 3, but yeah, at least 3 are over.
One good thing about cooking the meatballs late is so that if you look at the water, when we started, the water was pretty high at the very top. So now that a lot of the water boiled out, we literally could start adding more stuff into the soup. So
yeah. Anything else we need to add before?
that's it.
All right, that'll be it. We'll see you in a little bit once things are a bit more cooked.
So next up is the mung bean sprout. What I would do is maybe for us we gotta buy 2 bags. What we're gonna do is we're gonna soak them in water to keep them fresh. So we're gonna open them up. They're already wet. They're already clean. Buy these that don't have the large bulb tip, because these are the better ones. These are the one that's meant for the pho. The big bulb sprout ones is we don't usually use that. That's probably for stir fry more. So this one is the one that we use. So take them out of the bag, soak them in water. Now we have 2 bags, but we're just gonna use one for now because they go bad pretty quickly. So if you don't like refrigerate them or whatever, then it's kind of wasted. So we're gonna just use 1 bag for now and soak them like this. And then this is the only one that we're actually gonna keep soaked compared to all the other vegetables that we have, because that's how this one rolls.
And geese this time. Sorry.
All right, that's it. Oh, hi, Kristen. It's been a while. How are you? So right now I am sharpening the knife, showing you the process to get ready while you're cutting your beef. So once we get that sharpened, we're gonna come over here and start cutting the beef. So you make sure that you got the chuck roast type of beef. That way, it's a big slab, and this is usually the recommended one. So what you want to do is when you palm it, just make sure that you're very close and you get about 1 millimeter of beef right here where you're slicing. So you get into that like so with a very sharp knife. You get thin layers like this. So these are pretty thin layers. All right, so what you want to do is transfer that over to the plate, like so. See? I perfected this technique already, so you know we're pretty safe here. Yeah. So any of the large, let's say, large fatty parts and stuff like that, you can actually take this and drop it directly into the soup, and this will also just cook a lot better. And by the way, we actually need to take out our thing. I forgot about this. Good thing it didn't pop, huh? At this point, it's up to you if you want to replace it or not. If you want more of the flavor to be infused. But look at the beef. It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
All right.
Look. Do it again. Show the liquid.
The liquid? Yeah, look at that.
Oh yeah.
All right. All right, so we're gonna start plating. What you need to buy for the noodles are the fresh rice stick noodles. In Vietnamese, it's called bun pho tua. Okay, so you gotta get this. Not the big pack if you don't have too many people. You can even get the small pack right here in the pink bag right here. So it's the bun pho hak tua. All right. So we're gonna start plating. What you can do. The thing about this rice noodle is it's pretty soft and it's pretty hard. There's different types where when some of them could be very very hard, so you might have to soak them if they're too dry. This one I'm not sure if you have to soak it or not, but just to be on the safe side, what we're gonna do, we're gonna put it in boiling water and we're just gonna soak it so that way we'll boil it here so that all the starch doesn't go into the main soup, which is over here. So we're just gonna do that for a little bit, and then we're gonna soak it, grab it. Yeah, it's very soft already, but I should have actually waited for it to actually boil, huh? All right, so we're gonna take the bun pho over to the bowl. Like that. It's fine. So once we get that, we're gonna plate it with all the meats. I'm gonna put this in here. So let's grab some meat. Grab the meat here. Oh yeah, speaking of, like, it depends on how you want your meat to be. So you could actually take the meat now and boil it so that it could cook early, or you could just plate it like this, and then you know you'll have very tender meat while you're eating. You want some of this, Kate?
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna take the brisket, not brisket,
Bulgogi.
the bulgogi ribeye meat right here. How many you want? One more?
One more, yeah.
All right, take that. And now before we grab any of these, we're gonna go and get the pho broth. So we're gonna grab a ladle. Drop it in there.
While it's boiling.
While it's boiling.
Yeah.
So you see what's happening to the meat is it's cooking immediately as we put the pho broth in. I kind of want to make the whole thing swim in the broth. So how many meatballs?
As many as you would like.
This is your bowl. How many you want?
A few more will be fine.
Are you gonna eat all?
Yeah, that'll be good.
Okay.
That's good.
So that's good. I'm gonna put this down.
It was already cooking.
It's already cooking. All right, so we're gonna come over here. Now we're gonna garnish with cilantro.
Oh yeah.
Cilantro.
Everything. Just put
Green onions.
Yeah. I love it all.
Red onions.
Oh yeah, that's my favorite part.
Right there. I'm gonna get like 1 or 2 white onions. It's not too bad. Gonna take a little bit of jalapeno.
Oh yeah.
There you go. Let's get some 3s. Some Thai basil.
Oh, the Thai basil makes it really good.
Drop it there. And then we're gonna get the bean sprouts. Put them on the side. Now, grab a lime wedge. We're gonna squeeze it all on the top. She can always come back and reflavor, grab more lime wedges if she wants it a little bit more sour. Because all the limes are not made the same. You know, some limes are actually more watery than limey.
Look at this.
Now,
we got flavor.
we're gonna go and put some sauce on. Let's come over here. Watch the cat, he's fat.
Keys.
Alright.
This is our sauces.
The sauce. So what you want to buy is the Vietnamese beef flavor paste. I was gonna say pasta, but that's wrong. Also, the instant beef flavor paste. So you have 2 varieties of how you want this. This is a little bit more sharp and sour. Well, this one is, you know, the brothy type. But we put both anyways because we're Asian. Yeah, I have liquid in my
hands.
Oh, okay.
I'll use a shirt.
Okay. So, a spoon of beef, a spoon of Vietnamese, pop it there. Fried onions.
Oh yes.
So fried scallions actually, but this is should be.
We just bought them.
Yeah, we just bought these. Give me a second. Hello?
You should open this before we start filling.
You know what? That's right. I should have. All right. Top it off like that. Fried garlic. They come with a little spoon.
Here, show the
Oh, yeah.
type. Yes.
The fried garlic. You also got the fried scallions.
That's what we
All
used
right.
just now.
So got that. You want to top it off with a little bit of fish sauce right here for the salty flavor. I'm gonna go around, just peck on it a little bit like that. Now the hoisin sauce actually makes it as well. So you want to grab this, shake it.
Oh, you
Squeeze.
brought pad thai.
Oh yeah, do you need pad thai?
I like some.
All right, we'll do pad thai.
And oyster sauce right here. We love this one, but you can get this at like Kroger's. It's not as good, but it's still pretty okay.
Pad thai's going in.
Pad thai is like really what makes it for me. I'll put a little bit. Can you put some oyster sauce?
So this is the pad thai brand.
Yeah, that's the best.
I use this on every noodle that I eat. Every noodle.
This is what makes ramen good. Honestly, that is the secret sauce you use to make the ramen good.
So this is my favorite brand of oyster sauce. I don't know the name of it.
It's all in.
Oyster sauce, product of Thailand, I guess. Thailand, product of Thailand.
Yeah, he can't really read Thai. He can speak it, but he can't read it. Okay. That's good.
That, yeah. Now,
I don't want some chili oil.
you want a little bit of chili oil.
Just a little bit, yeah.
Alright. Chili oil can make a break
So just a
because
tiny
it could be very hot. So you don't want to go crazy. You can stir up a little bit. Just get a tiny bit.
bit. Yeah, that's perfect.
One more?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it will like make the oil on top of the soup right there. So, but then the young green peppers is
Oh,
up to
this
Caitlin
is-
when she gets it.
This is the best. Pickled young green peppers.
Oh, that's brand.
Yeah, I haven't opened it. But yeah, this. Yeah, just that whole thing will be good.
Yeah. So I'm gonna stir it for her. So now we're stirring it.
Yeah. Usually Bond makes it for me because I'm not really good at flavor. I usually like the way he makes it. He likes his a little bit spicier. Oh, and you also can add sriracha. We just don't have it right.
Oh, I didn't bring it. Go
Yeah.
go grab the sriracha. It's over there somewhere.
Okay.
No, it's in the fridge. Actually, I'll grab it.
Yeah, because let's not show our dirty fridge. Yeah, it's in the other fridge, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, so basically what he's doing, and I'm kind of doing it here. This is mixing. It's all like based on your preference. If you want to like make this soup and flavor it first before you add the garnish, you can do that. Or, you know, it just, you have to kind of mix it for a while and then just take a few bites and really make sure it's all
Alright.
good.
Sriracha isn't too peppery for some people, so like this much is perfect.
Yeah, this is, yeah, I like some mine too.
So I'm gonna stir it for her. Now this is gonna be amazing. So those pastes, if you get it into the soup a lot earlier and whatchamacallit, a lot earlier, and then you start stirring it, it'll mix into the soup a lot faster. We should have done that earlier, but it's fine.
Yeah.
All right. Taste test. More lime. What?
A little more lime, but that's almost perfect.
A little bit more lime. So you just need one wedge. That's it.
Yeah. I'm gonna put a tiny bit more fish sauce. Just a tiny bit more. Oh.
Lime.
Yeah, so like how I'm doing, you just taste it until you get it to the way you want it. Like literally, it might take a few tries, and sometimes you can always add as you eat. Sometimes you'll think, oh, it's really sweet, and then you're like, oh, this part's salty.
Yeah.
And so you can just be aware of that because it's a huge bowl.
So there you go. That's literally like a $20 bowl.
Perfect. Oh, so good. Well, I hope you enjoyed this, Kristen. But yeah, that's how we make pho. I mean, this is all the stuff we use. I'm sure you're familiar with a lot of it already. Just kind of showing you what we did again. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this. I hope this helped when you try to make it again. Or you can always come over and make it again with us one day. So
Yeah.
All right, that's it. Thank you.